Hello, everyone out there. Welcome. It is time. It is my favorite time of year. It is Halloween, Samhain for people who don't speak Gaelic. I'm Joe. I'm your trivia host. And before we get going, I wanted to also let you know that this is a co-production with my podcast, Fright School. And in honor of that, I am going to bring on a special guest. He is my... he is the Frankenfurter to my Brad. He is my co-host for the last almost 5 years and a dear, dear friend. Your mistress of snark, I introduce you, Joshua.
Hello, Joe. Hello, everyone.
Hi. Hi, everyone.
Oh my gosh, this is so much fun.
This is going to be a lot of fun. So, Joshua,
Yes.
tell the listeners about Fright School, because I'm biased. So tell them about Fright School. Exactly. before we get the trivia going.
All right. Well, Fright School is, a fun podcast where I try to terrify Joe week after week with horror movies. And we look at the horrors of society and how they're reflected by horror movies, which just further expands our existential depression. But it's super fun, I promise. And you should check it out. We're on iTunes, Spotify, anywhere you can find, podcasts, you can find Fright School.
Yes, you've never had more fun with existential depression than you had.
Especially in the COVID times. What else are you doing?
That's true. By the way, folks, before COVID, we had like 88 episodes, and now we're at 135.
Yeah.
It feels like forever. So we've been doing them distance this entire time. I went from going to Joshua's house every weekend to record in his beautiful West Craven, in our studio, which is called the West Craven Memorial Library.
West Craven Memorial Library.
You have horror books and all that stuff, and now we're doing it distance. But he's here to provide color commentary and get in my way. So here we go.
Good times.
Good times. So remember, everybody, the rules of trivia are the same. Just the color formatting of the PowerPoint is different. 3 rounds of trivia. We have a final question. 4 rounds total. Teams, you should have registered in advance. If you haven't and you're watching this and you want to play, do it right now. The event in the event page is the link to the registration form. Your team captain, your most responsible player, will download the Google Forms and submit the answers on behalf of the team. All answers must be submitted before I reveal them, and final scores will be tabulated shortly after the game is concluded. Then that means around midnight tonight, 11 p.m. Sunday. We'll try to do good by our Fright School listeners who may be out there and get this done a little sooner. And also, just as a shameless plug, I'm still selling pie. I'm selling pie, Mama's Pies. I was notified this week, so they do a weekly tally, and that first week of selling pies, I'm like one of the top 5 pie sellers in San Diego doing this thing. And I'm already halfway.
Joe.
Thank you. And I'm already halfway to my goal. So please, help me get there. Help me get there, folks. Remember, Mama's Pies benefits Mama's Kitchen, San Diego's only free countywide home delivery meals program for individuals and families affected by HIV, cancer, heart disease, type 2 diabetes, chronic illness. Feed our neighbors. You can get a pumpkin. You can get pecan. You can get apple, Dutch apple. You can just throw money at them. $30 will buy 12 meals for a client. And that's a lot. So, in the time of COVID, food is very important. Food is how people connect. And sometimes this is, the only interaction that some of these people get. So let's support their good work.
Amen.
This will be all. I'm going to post all of that. I just want to get to the game right now. All right, here we go, folks. Let's get going. Round number 1. So Masquerade, Paper Faces on Parade for the for the people who like. Um, oh my God, I'm missing the musical. Eric is yelling at me. Phantom of the Opera. Thank you, thank you,
What is
Joshua.
it? Twirl of lip, swirl of gown, ace of hearts, face of clown.
Faces.
There you go.
On a
Drinking
merry-go-round in an inhuman race. I don't know if we can't get the rights to this. So
I get them all confused, anyways, all mixed up.
yes,
It's all right.
So what you're going to do is I'm going to show you pictures of characters. You're going to have to tell me the name of the character that is shown, and it's from the popsugar.com list of the best pop culture Halloween costume ideas for 2020. Now, I do not want, I'm going to make myself big here. I don't need the movie or television show that this person is from, that this character or characters are from. I need the name of the character. So, for example, if I showed you a picture of, I'll use someone from reality TV. If I showed you a picture of Carol Baskin, you wouldn't put Tiger King. You would just put Carol Baskin. If I showed you like a picture of Sarah Paulson in a nurse's outfit, you would say Nurse Ratched. You wouldn't tell me it's from Ratched. So do not give me the name of the thing. It's just, this is pure cold, the character. Now, there are a couple pictures in here that are group costumes. So it's going to be a collective of people based. So give me the name of the group. So for example, if I showed you a picture of BTS, you would tell me it's BTS. You wouldn't name them individually. How does that sound, Joshua?
I couldn't do that. I couldn't name them individually, so thankfully that's not what you're asking for.
Do you approve, Joshua? I'm just going to ask for your approval, like I always
love
do.
that you are expressing your needs. It's wonderful. It's very healthy. Because I'm terrorizing you constantly. So here now I'm in your Thunderdome here. You get to make the rules.
Do you want to play a game? I have such sites to show you.
Such sites, Joe. They're wonderful.
So I'm gonna disappear us now. I'm gonna give you. There's gonna be a couple, like, I think there's 3 slides. Yes, there's gonna be 3 slides. I'm gonna give you about a minute and a half each slide. So here we go. Here's slide number 1. You got 15 seconds, folks. Okay, moving on to the next slide. Remember, I need the character's name. Character name. This week, we reward you for minutia. $30 seconds left. Okay, and here is the next slide right now. Don't worry, we'll go back and do a quick review of the other slides before we move on to your answers. Oh, darn it. Already a mistake. Okay, I see you. I'm going to fix that right now. Hold on, wait, folks. Actually, folks, why don't we do this? So why don't we do this? For it says there's only 10 spots in the round one answer sheet. Instead of having you guys input all your answers again, just put the for numbers 11 and 12 in there. You should be able to fit them all in there. So just put 11 and 12 in with number 10 and I'll know it. I know, already messing things up, right, Joshua?
I am super disappointed. I'm also glad I'm not playing because I don't know who any of these people are. Like, what is going on? I don't understand.
I think you'll like the other questions. Okay. But yes, so please put the other answers in. In my apologies.
All your life.
All. Okay. Disappear us. Okay, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and go back to the first slide, and I'm going to give you about 30 seconds each, and then it'll be last call for answers. So get those answers in, please. Here we go. Here's the first slide.
You need that top, Joe, number one. I think that would really zhuzh it up. Zhuzh you a bit.
Well, can I borrow yours?
You know I don't have anything in color.
That's true. I don't know if they make a plus size version of that top.
They fucking better if they know it's good for them.
I want that capelet far right of number 2. I'm a big fan of a capelet. All right, here we go. And here's the second one. See, Joshua, number 5, that's more your style.
That's me. That's me all the time. I got to keep out of this extreme sunny weather. Oh, they can't. I was going to say they can't see me because number 6, I've got 2 of those wandering about.
All right. And now finally, number 3. And then this is your last call for answers, folks.
Last call for alcohol. No, we're just getting started on that.
Are you? Do you have rum in there? What do you have in there?
This is Jack and Ginger. You know, it's my favorite threesome. Me, Jack and Ginger.
Ooh.
Things will get real swinging later, you know. With these fancy cherries. We have these really fancy maraschino. They're really tasty in there.
Ooh, okay. All right. This is your last call for answers. All right, folks. We have 9 teams playing tonight, and already we have people putting them in. We have 4 teams in. So get your answers in, folks. And then when you see the 30 seconds, that's when you know it's almost time.
And rest assured that I'm not doing any of the organization of all of that.
He is literally here to be a gadfly on my shoulder.
More like what are those called? The blue bottle flies? One of the more of those type, you know.
Yes.
Show up at
I have no idea what that is. What is that?
Never mind.
Okay.
We're not on Fright School, so I don't need to teach you anything today, especially about, you know, corpse flies and such.
Oh, God. All right. Here's your countdown. All right, everybody. Giving you a little bit of time because of the delay. All right. So you had to tell me there was no Pokemon joke. I did not make. I don't do that. That's not my thing. I don't make Pokemon jokes.
No.
So here we go. Here are your answers. Number 1 was Harley Quinn, specifically from her Birds of Prey, or what is it? The Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. Is that what the tagline
is? It's like
is?
the Fantabulous something. Yeah, it's like got a giant title.
Number 2 is The Umbrella Academy, from The Umbrella Academy. Number 3, that is Catherine the Great, from the Hulu series The Great. Number 4, that's Alexander Hamilton from Hamilton. If you just put Hamilton, I will accept that as well. Number 5, Sister Knight from Watchmen. Number 6, I will be very impressed if anyone got this. Number 6, Bombalurina is the name of
Bombalurina.
Bombalurina. What is it? The mystical divinity. What is the
unashamed femininity? Let's just be weird. Let's just sing Cats for the rest.
Let's just sing Cats the rest of the time.
That'll really get people to stick around.
Oh, I know people. I think people have left by now. So number 7, that's Johnny Lawrence from Cobra Kai. If you just put Johnny, I will accept that as well. Same thing with number 8, Peyton Hobart from The Politician. If you just put Peyton, I will accept that as well. Number 9 is the new incarnation of the Babysitters Club. Number 10, Moira Rose. If you just put Moira, shame on you because it's Moira Rose. Number 11 is
that you cannot get away with. It has to be Moira Rose.
Exactly. Number 11 is the Fab Five. Don't put their individual names, just put it has to be the Fab Five. And number 12 is Archie, Hot Archie from the darker Riverdale. So there you go. Those are the answers. Again, if you got the Cats one, you were paying like way too much attention because I don't know how you were paying all that attention. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If you just put Moira, ew, David, I agree.
Yes.
All right, here we go. So round number 2, everybody. The Denton.
You moved on, Joe. We just were talking about this, and then you moved on.
Did I move on? Oh no, I'm sorry. Yes, I did move on. Here we go. I'm sorry. We have things to plug.
Well, I was going to just talk about the costume contest real quick. So we are running a costume contest for tonight for the show. For trivia and also for the show. You're welcome to compete in both. So what we're doing is you have to recreate a film poster with like kind of found objects around your house. You can work as a team. You can elect somebody to do it individually on behalf of the team. Whatever, you'll find the link tree. It's in the comments or just on any and all of our Fright School media. You can find our link tree, which links to, it's called Fright School Halloween Contest Poster File. It has 31 posters. Pick one, recreate it. Make sure you're following us on Instagram or Facebook. Make sure you tag us in the photo. # Fright School as well. And I would say get it in by midnight on the 30th. We'll be judging them on the 31st. If you send it early in the morning, because I'm not going to be up that early, I'll still take it, but try to get it in by midnight on the 30th. And so you could compete for bragging rights here on trivia. So make sure you also put your team name that you play with tonight, but you will also be entered to win swag from Fright School individually as well. So it's going to be fun. I can't wait to see how you all get creative with what you find in your house to do something with some of these creepy, weird posters we chose. So there we go.
Thank you, Joshua. Let's move on.
Yes, the Denton Affair.
The Denton Affair, Rocky Horror Picture Show. Oh, hold on. Joshua has some cool memorabilia. Hold on.
Oh no, I mean it's really we just pulled some quick things from here in the West Craven Memorial Library. I have this really neat 15th anniversary from my friend Johnny. Hello, Johnny, if you're watching. It's a really cool like scrapbook of all kind of cool like pictures and trivia. And I also have this super fun autograph by Barry Bostwick in his underwear. Super fun. I'm surprised I don't have more Rocky Horror memorabilia. I'm kind of disappointed in myself, but that's what I could find. So just to share, from this massive collection of junk that I...
Joshua, they're asking who the cat is behind you.
Oh, that is Hemlock, who he has to make an appearance because that's what he does. Usually if you listen to Fright School, and of course all of you do religiously, he's the one that's always screaming, yelling, and chewing on Joe. So, but he's being actually pretty calm tonight. So this is Hemlock. Lilium is about as well, but he's really the true star of Fright School.
And if it's okay with Hemlock, let's move on.
Yes, here we go. The Denton Affair.
The Denton Affair. So these are the following questions about Rocky Horror Picture Show from 1975. 3 points each, 30 possible points. I chose intentionally to not make this a multiple choice one because Rocky Horror is so beloved. It is so iconic. And it also is worth more points. So good luck, everybody. I apologize in advance if you didn't watch. So here we go. So your questions are, number one, what is the first sci-fi movie referred to in the opening song, Science Fiction Double Feature? Number two, what is the name of the couple at whose wedding Brad and Janet are attending? Number three.
Oh, are we trading off or we're not?
Oh, yeah, you're trade off.
Number 3, the Rocky Horror Picture Show itself is told by a criminologist reading a report on the Denton Affair, which took place in what state?
Do number 4.
Number 4, who is the first to greet the couple when they arrive at the castle?
Number 5, what is the last step of the time warp? And I really hope some of you do it when you're figuring it out. And number 6, what shape is repeated on the ceiling of the lab? That's of Frankenfurter's lab,
where he keeps his slab. Number 7, what does Frank's tattoo say?
And we're looking for the one on his arm, or their arm, I would say. We're looking for the one on the arm.
Number 8, how many times does Janet have intercourse, shown or hinted at in the film? Joe, I love how you wrote that. Intercourse. How many times does Janet have intercourse in
This
the
is
film?
A family show for the most part. Number 9, what letters are shown above the radio tower seen in the background behind the pool during the floor show? And number 10, what galaxy are the aliens from? I'll give you 4 minutes for this one since we took up a whole 2 minutes of reading this. So let's do 4. Joshua, there is a request to give the cat some pets. So hopefully you do that.
Yeah, I saw that. I gave him some rubs and a kiss, but he took off. So obviously that didn't help.
2 minutes left, everybody. 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Okay. I'm sorry. That was a big inhale.
I was wondering because you kept doing it. I was like, what is he doing?
I'm just breathing. Do you object to me breathing, Joshua? Is that what's going on here?
Listen, domestic, Joe, a domestic. Seen, not heard.
Wow. Wow.
I wish you had a big magenta wig.
There is a picture somewhere on the internet of me the very first time I ever went to Rich's, period, was on Halloween night, I think like 10 years ago.
In drag.
In drag.
Typical.
In drag. Such a cliche, I know. My first time in drags at the Bowl.
That might be on Fright School, at Fright School's Instagram page.
It might be.
It could be there that people may see such gorgeousness.
I think that year I was magenta, and for a house party, I was Sarah Palin. All right, here's your countdown, everybody. Get those answers in. And we're back.
Are we ever away?
Well, no, we're always there. We're lurking in the shadows.
Yes, I'm definitely lurking. I'm a lurker.
You are a lurker. I see. Hold on, I'm just waiting for the. I'm waiting for. Okay, good. I'm aware that there is a time delay, so I want to make sure that I put those in there.
That's nice of you. That's very kind, Joe.
I am benevolent. We are polar opposites. I am. You are Maleficent, and I am Merryweather.
That's good. Is she the blue one?
She's the blue one.
Yeah.
I recently, James made me watch Sleeping Beauty because I'd never seen it before. And
he's undoing all my hard work. You have to leave him.
He really is.
He's got to go.
And as we're watching it, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so Merryweather. Here are your answers, everybody. Joshua, why don't you hit them with the answers?
All right. What is the first sci-fi movie referred to in science fiction double feature? It's Michael Rennie Was Ill, The Day the Earth Stood Still. Yay. Am I supposed to just should I read the question and the answer, Joe?
No, just read the answer. Read the answer.
So Betty Monroe and Mrs. Ralph Hapshat.
If you just put Betty and Ralph, that's also okay.
Oh, again, that's nice. Rocky Horror Picture Show is, or the Dentafair is set in Ohio. So besides me, there aren't many great things coming out of there. Anyways, I'll move on. Riff Raff is the first to greet them. Yes. The pelvic thrust. I hope that we get tag us in your Instagram videos of you doing the pelvic thrust. We would appreciate that. Stars are all over the lab. Ceiling. Frank's tattoo does say boss. Janet has intercourse. Twice. 2 times. RKO is the radio tower, and they are from the galaxy of Transylvania.
But the planet is transsexual.
That's
in the
right.
galaxy Transylvania.
Transsexual Transylvania.
Fun fact, your trivia hint that is not helpful is that the night that I met Joshua, it was at a karaoke night, and the first song that he ever sang was Sweet Transvestite.
Oh, the first song you ever heard me sing.
First song I ever heard you sing, yes. Because you've been singing, against everyone else's will for many years.
Ooh, now who's mistress of the snark?
All right, here we go. Here's the next round, everybody. It is a Monsters Ball!
Yes, a ball, honey.
Yes, who loves a ball?
Yeah.
Category, yes. Rachel, that's a good question. Joshua and I will confer, and then we will get back to you. That's a good question, but we will confer and get back to you.
Shall we?
So
we'll confer.
We'll confer. We will confer in the off. So round 3 is a Monsters Ball. So given a movie that monster in the GIF is shown is from, 2 points each, 20 points possible. So each GIF is going to be a monster. If you are easily terrified of monsters, fair warning, it will get a little severe.
Well, they've been dealing with these faces this whole time, Joe. I think they'll be fine.
It is severe. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to give you about a minute and some change per, and then we'll go back to the original. So,
this was super cute. I did look at this. This was really cute, Joe.
Wasn't it fun?
I like this one. Yeah, this was fun.
Awesome. And
we've done too much for this, but I did look at this.
We've done most of these films on Fright School. Most of them. Not all, but most of them. So
there's quite a bit.
I've had to endure them as well. So here we go. I'm going to mute Joshua for my sanity. And here's number 1. Okay, everybody, let's move on to number 2. And don't forget, folks, I will be going over these again at the end. Yes, I need the name of the film, not the monster. Need the name of the film. So this is in reference to this question. Movie, I need the name of the film, not the monster. Okay, here is number 3. Number 3 right now. Here's number 4. Number 4 right now. Number 4. All right, number 5. Number 5. Here's number 6. All right, prepare yourselves. Here is number 7. Prepare yourselves. Number 8. Here is number 9. Again, prepare yourself.
I'm not appreciating all of the hidden cameras you clearly have in my house, Joe.
Well,
I mean, I'm just trying to get ready in the morning, and look what you've done. You're projecting all of this to the
I
whole
know
world.
this is before you get that soft beat going on your mug. Here's number 10. Finally, number 10, everybody. We'll go back and do these. For about 20 seconds each. Okay. 20 seconds each, starting now. Get your answers in if you already know, if you already been new.
Oh, yes, come through.
All right, 20 seconds each. Here we go.
I have a super cute Funko Pop of this. I don't want to get it, though, because it'll have the answer to the film on it. But maybe somebody could just put all the answers in the comments. That would be fine. This was a super fun episode we did with Wendy. This episode was really fun. We did with our dear friend Delia.
Yes. This is me in the morning.
Oh. I did not say it, so
I said it.
Don't come for me in the comments.
I said it. It was me. Tell Cersei it was me, damn it. Here is number 3.
Oh, I love this movie. We haven't done it yet because I'm so precious about it. There's a lot of different ways to analyze and chat about this film. So I have to just pick one because then it'll be done. That will be the episode. So it's on the burner.
All right, here is number 4.
This movie has some really messed up scenes in it.
See, people tell me that, and
it's beautiful. I recommend it, Joe. You should see it. It's a great film, but it's got some tough stuff to watch, and not even from this part. There are just some like real world, like human on human violence that's awful. So
iconic.
Oh yes, iconic. I have this really cool autographed by David Naughton, as we're seeing in this scene, actually from that picture.
That's not the answer, right? Okay.
No.
Okay.
No, just his name. Super cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's iconic right there.
Here's number 6.
Final Girl Ashley joined us for that episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, another one we have yet to do one of these days. It's another one. It's deep conversation to have there, Joe.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure.
This is me trying to promote, you know. Oh,
Oh God.
This is one of the most like controversial Fright School episodes. You're just so horrified by my. Oh,
Joshua thinks that this is one of the most tragically beautiful films.
it is. It's
in
so
cinema.
sad. It's so sad.
We were not watching the same film.
Every time in this whole thing. Oh God. Just so sad.
Number 8. Wear a mask, folks.
Yeah.
Wear your mask.
Follow protocols. Okay.
Follow protocols.
Things will be okay. But this is what happens. That's what this film is actually about. It's about COVID.
Yeah.
It was warning us. It was an omen. It was a warning. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Premonition.
Ooh, that Jack and Ginger doing you good, huh?
This is another just fantastic film. Look at the effects. I mean, gosh, you just missed that practical effects. Another COVID, thing to consider. Do you have it? Maybe I have it, but we'll never know. We're just gonna sit here in the snow, staring at each other.
And finally, number 10.
Yes. I can't even sing the song because it'll give it away.
Don't do it.
I was ready though.
If anyone wants to see a like very archaic personal massager, you should watch this film. All right, that's it.
You got to work with what you have.
Time is up, especially in this time of the pandemic. Bring those answers in, folks.
Calling them in to the Monsters Ball.
Oh my God, that's while you're getting those answers in, Joshua and I have often thought about holding like a Fright School ball. The legendary House of Craven.
Yes, come through,
the legendary house,
face.
The legendary House of Carpenter, of Hooper.
Yes. Yeah, it would have been good this year. We were going to, of course, have it this year, but our plans were dashed.
I know. Oh my gosh. Do you think that's like everyone's like excuse is like, we were going to do it this year, but the cocoa is all out here.
Ruining all the plans.
All the plans. All right, here's your countdown.
It's a 17-second delay. That's what I've discovered. Because of the countdown.
Okay.
Yeah.
It
still says, it's about 17 seconds.
Well, thankfully, I know that everybody is in. So here we go. Here are your... Oh, no, that's the next question. Here are your... answers. Joshua, take it away.
The answers. All right, we got 1, Little Shop of Horrors. Audrey 2, yay. The Blob, the titular Blob. Creature from the Black Lagoon, Pan's Labyrinth, An American Werewolf in London, Godzilla, The Fly, Brundle Fly, Alien, The Thing, The Babadook. Let's get Baba Shook.
Baba Shook. The Fly, is it an allegory for AIDS or drug abuse or just a really fucked up Fincher movie? We'll never know. Listen to Fright School. It's Beauty and the Beast. It's Gina Davis.
Gina Davis. Yes, we love her.
We love her. All right, everybody. We've now come to the end, mercifully. Here we are. This is your U.S. geography question. For round 4, Remember, there's a wagering component. So if you get 0 to 1 correct, you lose your wager. If you get 2 correct, no change. It stays the same. 3 correct, you win your wager. 4 correct, you double your wager. So here
I did
it
not
is.
come here for all this math. Okay,
I know.
listen, stop it.
I did it just for you. Oh, was it? It was Cronenberg. Oh, it was Cronenberg, wasn't it, Joshua? The Fly.
Yeah. I didn't
Sorry.
correct you. I'm sorry.
You didn't. You should have corrected me. How dare you? This is Fright School, and we are getting learned.
No, this is not Fright School. We're in your
you know.
Oh
yes, that's right. Where errors abound in socially distant trivia. Given a location that is on the National Geographic list of the most haunted places, plaques, there's no E, most haunted places in the United States, name the U.S. state in which it is located. I need the name of the state. You have the little drop-down menu there. I'm going to disappear Joshua for this one. And here we go. Remember, put your answers in the answer sheet, and here it is. Number 1, the Stanley Hotel. Number 2, Shanghai Tunnels. Number 3, the Lizzie Borden Bed and Breakfast. And number 4, the La Laurie Mansion.
La Laurie
Mansion. All right.
Good time.
You have 4 minutes, folks. I'm sorry, I was muted. I see your question, and yes, they are 4 different states. 4 different states. All right, you have 1 minute left. Everybody, 1 minute left. All right, get those answers in. All answers in, please.
All answers.
Those answers in.
You're so clever, Joe, with your trivia titles.
My turn's a phrase.
American Horror Story threw me off, and then it wasn't.
That's what it's supposed to do.
It was nice. It's very clever. You're super clever. This was super fun.
I know. We should do this more.
No, I don't think so.
Here's your countdown.
Here we're back.
We're back. Before we read the answers to the final question, thank you, Joshua, for joining me.
Oh, yeah, of course. This was fun.
This was fun. Thank you, all of you out there, for joining in as well. Greatly appreciate you. You know, if these were different times, I would be doing this in person at my favorite place to host trivia. In my regular trivia job, it would be a big to-do. Thinking about this time last year, I did, the theme was like SNL, and everyone came, and it was so much fun. And it's a really nice memory to look back on. And, Halloween's not canceled, folks. You just have to scream inside your heart.
Yes. Halloween is a lifestyle. You're born with it. It's there.
Yes. You are born. It's preordained.
Yes, Joe. So I guess we could tell people where they can see us next. If you enjoyed tonight and you want to hear more witty banter, next Friday the 30th, we'll be doing a live show over on the Fright School page. You'll see us. We're joining our friends Horror Movie Night. They're guys we freaking adore. They're doing an all-day jam. So we'll be joining. I think ours is at 6, Joe. Is that right?
It's at 5 p.m. here.
5 p.m. here. There we go.
I think it's 5 to 6 our time, but it's 8 to 9 theirs, East Coast.
I thought it was 9 to 10. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. We'll have to. This is terrible. How can we promote ourselves? Anyways, yes. So stay tuned to the Fright School page. We're going to have a really fun chat about witches. We've invited a practitioner of witchcraft onto the show to talk to us about cinematic witches and witchery. And we'll be giving you our thoughts on the new adaptation of The Witches and The Craft, along with our favorite witchy films with Joe the Witch, of course. There he is. It's gonna be super fun. Otherwise, you can catch Fright School Mondays, usually around by 10 a.m. It's posted on your favorite podcatcher. Thank you so much for those of you who do listen. There are quite a few of here. There are some of you that have even been on the show, so thank you. And Joe, thanks for having me. This was super fun.
I'm glad you could be here. Thank you, everybody. And without further ado, so here are your locations, and here are the answers. So the Stanley Hotel is, of course, the hotel from The Shining. right, Joshua? It's The Shining. Yeah. Thank you.
It's a test. I'm just going to let you talk and we'll see.
Okay, awesome. So the Shanghai tunnels are in Portland, Oregon. There are these tunnels, the system of underground tunnels that were used to basically kidnap young men and force them into basically slavery. They enslaved young men to work on ships in the maritime. That's a dark history that Portland has. When they say keep it weird, that's not what they mean. The Lizzie Borden House is, of course, in Massachusetts, and Louisiana is from New Orleans. Madame Delphine Lalaurie did very, very horrific things. This is also featured in a season of American Horror Story. But I've actually been to the Lalaurie Mansion. I took a vampire tour of the French Quarter when I was in New Orleans about 10 years ago. And that was the place that gave me the most creeps, was the Lalaurie Mansion.
I imagine so.
So there you go, everybody. And of course, happy Halloween.
Yes, happy Halloween.
From us, your spooky queens. It is be careful out there, everybody. Wear your mask. Stay physically distant. Practice social solidarity. It is Scorpio season, so be aware. It is also Mercury retrograde. Halloween is on a Saturday during a retrograde in Scorpio it's a blue moon as well. It's a full moon and a blue moon. Like, there's a lot of stuff happening. The veil is thin this year. So please
very
thin. Very thin. So please be careful. I love you all. Joshua, I adore you as well.
Aw, I adore you, Joe. This was super fun.
And we will see you next time. Bye-bye.